7 musical artists who are worth over 100 million. Subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying I subscribe to enter this month's shoutout giveaway. Lots of artists pay their dues and never break through into the mainstream. If you want to make the leap, get ready to become a marketer on top of writing songs and playing instruments like the following top 7 richest musicians have. Number 7. Dr. Dre, net worth $800 million. There's a lot of crap out there trying to undermine the DRE, but the fact remains he's impacted rap music and the culture of the United States. Very few people can say that. From being a member of the NWA, Death Row Records, and operating his own label, he also launched several prestigious, including Snoop Dogg, Exhibit, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and 50 Cent.
And I had a studio in my house at the time, and I went and put some samples together, did a couple of things in the drum machine, and I invited him over.
Dr. Dre has only released 2 albums under his own name. Otherwise, he's a guest star, prolific beat producer, and a compilation creator. Few musicians have the power to create other superstars, and he might be the most powerful. Like many, Dre has even had some acting roles, but at the end of the day, it doesn't seem to be among his strong suit. Dr. Dre sold his world's top headphones company Beats by Dre to Apple in 2014, launching him way up this list. The marketing and products are impeccable, which made it an easy $3 billion decision for Apple. Number 6. Celine Dion, net worth $800 million. There's no wonder that Miss Dion is on the top 10 list. She's the top wealthiest music artist in Canada of all time, after selling over 200 million records. After her smash hit on the Titanic soundtrack, she took advantage, launched the popularity of autotune, for better or worse, and rode the wave straight to the top 10 list. She's released albums in French and English, won countless contests and awards, and has the record for the highest concert residency of all time, where in Las Vegas she can command $500,000 per show. Take that info and do the math. She's performed her 1,000th show in Las Vegas in 2016. Celine is the youngest of 14. Yes, you read that right, siblings. She's also been honoured for Canadian and French titles for her civilian merits and contributions. She is to be addressed to Celine Dion, CCOQ-CHLD. Number 5. Sean Puffy Combs, net worth $820 million. P. Diddy, aka Puffy Daddy, Puffy, Diddy, Sean Combs, Sean John, etc. I'm sure there's more. This kind of marketing keeps you relevant, as silly as it is. We all could learn from this master, which has earned him the 6th spot on the list. He went beyond his own recordings to operate his own label, Bad Boy Entertainment. This label launched the careers of guys like Notorious B.I.G. and Maze. Other successes include the John Sean clothing line, perfume line, and hit television show Making the Band on MTV. Like many of the richest people in the world, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Kanye West, etc., Puff Daddy is also a college dropout, leaving a business major program. Ironically, Forbes listed Diddy as the top 40 entrepreneur under the age of 40 in 2002. Number 4. Herb Alpert, net worth $880 million. Hubert Alpert and the Tujana Brass Band have released 5 #1 albums and 28 total albums on the Billboard charts. His other notable awards are 9 Grammys, 40 certified platinum albums, and 50 more gold albums. His total sales are over 72 million worldwide. Alpert is the A in A&M Records, which undoubtedly contributes to his unbelievable riches. He sold it in 1987 for a reported $500 million alongside his partner Jerry Moss. They later sued for a breach of contract, receiving an additional $200 million. His other ventures have included professional sculpting and a line of perfume, which he likens to music with its high notes and low notes. Herb Alpert is the only musician to hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 as both a vocalist in 1968 and an instrumentalist in 1979. Number 3. JayZ, net worth $1 billion. He's not a businessman, he's a businessman. This is what happens after you score 19 Grammys, sell over 100 million records, and launch a successful clothing company, Roca Wear, and record label Rockefeller Records. After marrying Beyonce, their combined wealth is over $1 billion. It still wasn't enough to outbid Notch, creator of Minecraft, for a house whom completed against. All it's going to take is a few more retirements and comebacks, and you should climb a few notches on the list. Maybe one extra comeback cycle to make up for his goof with Tidal and Aspiro. Of all his shenanigans, JayZ admits to having shot his own brother at the age of 12 for stealing some of his jewelry. I don't know if that adds up to street credibility or the stupidity of being a kid. JayZ was once the president of Def Jam Records. He's also a licensed sports agent working with the company Rock Nation Sports. Number 2. Paul McCartney, net worth $1.2 billion. There's no way you wouldn't find a member of the Beatles on this list, especially Paul McCartney. He and John Lennon basically shared writing credits for their entire run, guaranteeing both of them continued riches forever. Tag on Paul's killer solo career, the band Wings, and collaborations with Michael Jackson and most recently Kanye West, and you've got a guy who's been a relevant pop icon since the early 60s. The multi-instrumentalist has written or co-written 32 songs to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Paul's song Yesterday is the most covered song of all time, having been remade by over 2,200 artists and bands. Talk about some royalties. He's also been knighted and honoured every which way possible, musically or otherwise. It's reported that he holds over 25,000 copyrights. The Guinness Book of World Records recognises Paul McCartney twice as the most honoured composer and performer in music, as well as the most successful songwriter ever. Number 1. Andrew Lloyd Webber, net worth $1.28 billion. You are now looking looking at the king. You may not know his name, but you know his music. Broadway is almost synonymous with Weber, with him having penned the music of 20 of the greatest hits: The Phantom of the Opera, Jesus Christ Superstar, Cats, Evita, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, School of Rock, and on. The Dude's Cleaning Up. These shows are still happening nightly all across the world. Some have been running for over a decade straight, providing him profit from everything related to his products, including soundtracks, merchandise, film adaptations, and ticket sales. He even collects royalties from 2 songs he wrote for none other than Elvis Presley, the true king. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.